Well, welcome everybody to home. I'm at home, not at the boat of the day. Uh, and a few people come on and said, how did I get into the boat? Why did I buy the boat and everything? So a lot of people don't realise I've been making videos for nearly a year because I've had the boat a year and I started when I first bought it. Or before I actually bought it, I started doing my first videos. Uh, so what you're looking at now is the first video I made when I sort of decided what I was going to do. Why did I want to buy a boat, basically? Well, because I don't know. It just happened. Wife said to me, I'm sitting in front of the telly with my feet up, doing absolutely nothing, getting bored, silly, waiting for God. And she said, what are you up to? I said, I don't know. She said, well, you want to get yourself a hobby. I was thinking, well, I've done so many things, but I thought, I've never had a boat. So I thought, get a boat. So that's the reason. And really, the first video covers me looking at going to look for a boat. Uh, I didn't even know what type of boat I wanted. Rowing boat, paddle boat, pedalo, canoe, kayak. No idea. Anyway, because we live quite near the sea and we live in North Norfolk in the UK, for those people who aren't in the UK, it's a wonderful area of the country. And we live in a place called near Moreston Quay, which is a National Trust place, and there's boats there. And so we went down there, and as you can see on the map there, we went down and had a look. And I was thinking, shall we get a boat here or shan't we get a boat here? What type of boat did I want, really? Yeah, I didn't really know. But here at Moreston Quay, as you can see, there's a lovely inlet here and a harbour area. The only sort of minor problem here is the fact is that it is very, very tidal. The water does go out a long way, and you can only really access the boat, whatever boat you decide to get. And I hadn't decided now whether I wanted a sailing boat or a motorboat, but I did decide that I wanted something bigger than a kayak, let's put it that way, at my age. So we spent a wonderful day down at Moreston looking at the boats. This is at low water, as you can see. There's hardly anything there, and you can't get out. You can't get your boat out at this low tide anyway. So, you would have limited access. As you can see here, all the boats here are stuck in the creek. Oh, and that mud. Oh, it gets all over you. It really does. But it's brilliant mud. Lovely mud. If you like playing in mud, get yourself down there and play in the mud. It's lovely. As a matter of fact, the kids, that's what they do in the summer holidays. They actually play in the mud, makes mud slides. Oh, they get absolutely filthy, but Christ, do they have a good time. They wash it all off again anyway. So that's what we decided to do. We spent a day down there. I had no idea, but was convinced now that I needed a boat, motorboat or sailing boat. And having done a canal holiday many years ago where we rented a canal boat, we went up and down the canals. I found that quite boring, to be honest with you. So I thought, I'll get myself a sailing boat. Of course, the wife says to me, what do you know about sailing? I said, well, nothing really, nothing at all. So she said, well, you're mad. I said, well, that's why you married me, because I'm mad. Anyway, this is an absolutely stunning area of Norfolk. And yeah, if it would have been better access, then possibly we would have got a boat here. But as you follow along, so now really it was deciding, let's have a sailing boat. Let's get a sailing boat. So we're going to get a sailing boat. Shall we get one with a cabin or without a cabin? I decided, well, let's get one with a cabin. So at least, if I want to go out and have a sail and around and do some flab, if I'm capable of sailing, then we can spend some time in the boat, a little cooker in there, and have a couple of away days. You never know. But this area here is, the bird life. This path we're walking along here is part of the North Norfolk Way, which comes all the way along the North Norfolk coast. I think it's about 45, 50 miles long. It's a wonderful path, and we normally have a marathon. Anyway, we had a look, as you see, we had a look at the boats. There's quite a few boats laying around here, and this was the one really that I thought this would be it. Something like this that. It's got a little cabin on, so you can keep your sort of bits and pieces in it, and be nice, wouldn't it? So something like that. And I thought, yeah, that's what we get. We get a nice little boat like that, and do that. So the thing then was to decide: do you get a doer upper, or something that's ready to go, or do you buy like an old car? Would I get lots of problems with it? So that was then the major problem. But this was the size. I decided here, yeah, by looking at other people, that we get one. I thought sort of 20 foot plus, but not 30, not too big. Here's another one here, very similar, as you can see. We looked at this, and yeah, there was two or three there for sale. We didn't make any inquiries because I really hadn't decided. This was very early on. Very early. It's actually wonderful looking at these old videos, isn't it? I haven't seen them for ages. Yeah, and yeah, no, as I say, yeah, we decided, oh, I decided, sorry, I decided, yeah, we're going to have a look at that, but never rush into a decision. Well, I never rush into a decision anyway. It takes me ages. There was another one here. They had a nice selection of boats. As you can see, all the boats here have got the excuse me, the twin keels. That's so at low water they can sit on the mud, where if you had the single one, the boat would fall over. See, I'm learning. I, I'm a year down track, about a year down track, about a year and a couple of months down track since I started this adventure of buying a boat. So yeah, this is another one. This one actually is still there and it's still for sale now. Chap, I think he wants £1,200 for it, which I thought wasn't a good deal. It was a good deal, but it did want a lot of work doing on it. Yeah, yeah, it was quite rusty. There was no engine uh, to talk of, and as you can see, it was quite rusty, and but still something to do and something to play around with. So that's what. Yeah, so we had a cracking day, and we went away, and I had a few beers, and we had a sleep on it, and thought about it. But this is definitely the direction we're going. Is is to get a two three berth little cabin boat like this that we can just play around in. So which would be cracking fun, wouldn't it? Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the first video. This is, as you say, this is I've done a voiceover on this one because the audio on the first one wasn't very good. So I've got a little microphone now, so hopefully the audio is a lot better and you've enjoyed the video. But as I always say on my videos, be good, be happy, and don't forget to look after the animals. And we'll see you in the next video where I look at even more old boats and make my decision. Do I get an old one or do I get one ready to go? That was the next big decision. Find out next video. Don't forget, click that bell and subscribe. And we'll see you soon. Okay, bye.